And now, announcing the Middlegrade Reader's Choice Award 2024 winner!
Hello, my fellow chatterers and book lovers, and anyone else who's popped in because you're curious about what this is or you've got a bit lost. I'm Chatty, this is my channel, Chatty the Mad Chatter, and chatting with me madly today is...
Natter.
And the Mad Much Hare.
Hello.
Amongst this chaos, we are going to be revealing what the winner of the Middlegrade Reader's Choice Award is. Okay, so I have some questions for you first.
Okay.
So, you've both had time to look at the shortlist.
Yes.
All 10 books on the shortlist.
Yes.
Which book do you think is going to be the winner? And which book do you want to be the winner? So, which ones do you think is going to be the winner? Now you've had another refresh.
All right. It's very hard because I think there's a lot of really good ones there. I think possibly, if people have read The Green Wild, the first one, then I think possibly The Green Wild, the second one. Although others are also very good.
So you're thinking Green Wild, City Under the Sea, Beneath the Sea, City Beyond the Sea.
Yes.
Okay, so you're thinking City Beyond the Sea is going to win.
Yes.
Mad Much Hare?
I think Amari is going to win just because there's loads of books in the series.
Series 3. This is
everyone seems to like it.
Yeah, it is
Fair,
very
good predictions.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now I want to. I know you've got several books that you are interested in, but can you just pick one that you would love to win?
Ooh.
Just to make it a bit more fun.
Which would I love to win?
I obviously can't because I know the
Who
answers,
wins,
so
yes.
I can't. It would
Which
just
one
be a bit
you?
daft.
There's a lot that I would love to win.
The Artisans, I like the cover and how they've wrote the name.
Yeah, the writing.
I do love the logo of the
Yes.
Artisans. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And the cover design is pretty awesome on the Artisans.
Yeah, I do quite like that. Yeah, I think maybe the Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents.
The Last Hope School for Magical Things. Okay. Right, we are ready now. I think we've built up anticipation enough. I think let's do the reveal. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be revealing the top 5 books. We're going to start with the book that came in 5th place. Then obviously go 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then finally tell you what the winning book is going to be. But first of all, thank you so much to everyone who has been voting, being excited, chatting. It's just been so lovely to talk about these books with you and just be able to explore the delight of Middlegrade. So I hope you're ready. The moment has come. The book in 5th place for the Middlegrade Reader's Choice Award. I'm going to hand over to Natter to tell us what the book is.
In 5th place, it is The Whisperwicks, The Labyrinth of Lost and Found by Jordan Lees. That does sound interesting.
It does sound good.
A boy who doesn't believe in magic. An impossible world that will change his mind. He is led into the impossible and most definitely magical world of the Rethenwold, where dark secrets are lost amongst a vast labyrinth of streets. Will Benjamin ever find his way home and discover his puzzling connection with this strange, enchanted world?
So yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about the Whisperwicks. I know a lot of people have read it already, and everyone who I know who has read it says it's amazing. So there we go. The Whisperwicks is number 5. It's the 5th book.
In 4th place is The Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents by Nikki.
Pal Prato.
Thank you. Not had my glasses on. This is squinty eyes. Thank you. I've done it now.
Vin's been on her own for years, but she's never been able to control her own powerful, unpredictable magic. After years of detention, suspension and expulsion from magical schools far and wide, she's now being sent to the Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents. If she gets expelled, it's the end of the line. When a former student begins attacking the school, Vin must question just how much she knows about the headmistress and her new home. Is this place worth saving?
Okay, so 4th place we have The Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents, and that book was one of the hidden gems.
In 3rd place, is Gut Reaction by Kirby Larson and Quinn Wyatt.
Tess Medina is still dealing with the loss of her father when she starts at a new school. One way she's still able to feel close to him is by doing what she does best, baking. But when tasting her creations causes a deep stabbing pain in her abdomen, she tries to power through and be strong in the same way she powers through her emotional pain. Above all, Tess is desperate to win first place and make her dad proud. But leading up to the competition, Tess's pain gets worse and worse. And soon she finds she's avoiding so many foods, she's barely eating.
So Gut Reaction was also one of the hidden gems.
In second place is Amari and the Despicable Wonders by B.B. Alston.
War has come to the supernatural world, and Amari's two worst enemies are leading the charge. When they learn the only way to stop it is powerful magic inventions known as wonders, they go after them. But wielding these items comes at a terrible cost, and Amari will have to decide just how much she is willing to sacrifice, because the Despicable Wonders will demand everything.
The second place was Amari and the Despicable Wonders.
Yes.
Sorry.
I was so expecting it. I looked on the chart thingy and it had like pretty much all the votes by far.
Early on in the voting, Amari was steaming ahead, but clearly another book caught up.
So you see, I had no insider knowledge.
So obviously we've had some your votes. I've said it before, like they just can change it, so which is all very exciting. And I think both Natter and Mad Much Hare were very surprised actually by Amari being second. So
better than Amari not making the top five.
If Amari hadn't made the top five, I would have been quite frankly very, very confused. Okay, are we ready?
So in first place, The Girl Who Kept the Castle by Ryan Growden. Thank you.
I think that's how you say it.
Wizard West was dead for nearly an entire day before he noticed, and it is up to Faye, the daughter of West's groundsman, to inform the wizard that he is a ghost who has lost all his magic powers. But not before the wizard tries transforming her into a cat. After sort of accepting his demise, West decides to host a competition to choose his successor. Servant of the evil Shadow Queen has sabotaged the contest, set on destroying not just Celador, but the entire kingdom of Solemn. It's up to Faye to stop him, but she'll need more than a mop. Will a maid's magic be enough to save everything she loves from utter destruction?
So, The Girl Who Kept the Castle is our winning book for 2024.
Wonderful. Does sound good.
Yeah,
It does sound
it
very
does.
good.
So, are there any? You can look at your shortlist again. So, thinking about your predictions, you did have a book you wanted on the top 5. So you had The Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents made fourth.
Yeah, and The Girl Who Kept the Castle, I
You
liked
were
that as well.
interested in that as well.
Yeah.
And Mad March Hare, you did have Amari in there. You thought you were just going to win, but she came second, so you had that one. But Artisan's the one you wanted didn't make the top 5.
About that. Yeah. Why do you think they were all really good?
I know there's so many good ones. Also, interesting fact: 3 of the books in the top 5 were from the Hidden Gems. So 3 books were Hidden Gems.
Oh,
So
right.
3 of them didn't make the consideration long list when I went through Storygraph and Goodreads and was taking like how many people had, like, was it over 100 people? Was it over 300 people who'd rated them? So that's fascinating. And it just goes to show how important it is to be talking about books and sharing books, because if you don't know about it, you can't read it.
No.
And there's so many good
Get
titles
lost.
on there.
Yeah, ones that are really good get lost. Yeah. So that's very exciting.
Yeah. Okay, I'm now going to ask you. I think I possibly know from the Mad Much Hare. I think you're probably going to take a while to work it out. Right now, which book... I'm saying you're indecisive. Right now, which book would you read? So, like, this is like what we call a mood read. So what book... So you might want to read loads of them, but which book, personally, do you feel like picking up for immediately from the shortlist?
Whisperwicks. It looks really bright and colourful from
The cover.
the
Yeah.
cover, and
Is there another reason why you might want to pick the Whisperwicks up right now?
because I Got it for Christmas.
Because you got it for Christmas. Yeah, that could also be a factor.
For most of these books, you're not going to be able to pick it up right now.
A logical reason in there as well. But yeah, the cover is really cool. What about you, Natter? This is where I've probably edited like good 5 to 10 minutes of her umming and ahhing while she scans all of them.
Rude. I think possibly the School for Magical Delinquents, because I have read the first chapter online.
You did, yeah. Whilst you were trying to work out what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I
think looking
possibly in the middle of the night. I know I've read some of it. So
well, fortunately for both of you, they're in the top 5, so they are going to be part of our sort of read along in the Discord. So we will be reading the Whisperix, The Last Hope School for Magical Delinquents. Gut reaction. I'm probably not going to read Amari and the Night Brothers, but there will be a space on the Discord to read it because I have reread them all this year. However, maybe BB Austin will be bringing out book number 4, in which case you can all catch up and I will read book number 4. But also definitely the winning book, The Girl Who Kept the Castle.
Yes. Well, luckily I have got some book vouchers, so I might be...
you might be able to buy it.
I might, yeah. Having read part of it online.
You've not read The Great Game yet, have you?
No.
So you've got a lot of catching up on Amari to do, haven't you? So I've got a few more questions if you feel up for it.
Okay, sure.
So thinking about past lists now, so we might need to just give you some thinking time again.
Or even looking up things.
Yeah. Which book, looking at the books that have from the automatic list, the consideration list and the hidden gems list, can you pick one book that you would have loved to have made the shortlist? Which I know which one you really wanted, Mad March Hare.
Yep. The Momo Arashima Breaks the Mirror of the Sun. The cover is really
very dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very colourful.
Yeah. I like the green, like fading into purple around the bottom, and it just looks really good.
Does it remind you to a certain extent of the Percy Jackson things?
Yeah.
It is based on legends. It is one of those books.
And you do.
That's actually the second one, so we'll need to get hold of the first one. And Natter, what was yours?
The Island at the Edge of Night.
Yeah.
I do like the... Sorry. The Island... I don't like looking at myself. That's the problem. The Island at the Edge of Night. I like the colours.
It's got lovely sunset colours.
It's got lovely sunset colours and the sea and a cliff. So yeah, and it sounds interesting.
It is very interesting. It's a gothic thriller.
Oh, I might have to hold somebody's hand while I watch it.
Yeah, and actually...
I can't read anymore.
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right with that one. The Island at the Edge of Night was the one book that I put into the Hidden Gems. I could have put in lots, but I was like, I'm just going to go with one. I'm just going to go with one that I've actually read that I know is good.
Oh, right. Did you
Yeah.
get it from the library?
I did, yeah. I've been very good. I haven't gone out and just bought a load of books because I wanted to read them. I did actually get that one from the library, so that was good. It's been well behaved.
Jolly good.
We were just chatting about how of the automatic long list, only 2 of the books on that one made it into the shortlist, and none of them made the top 5. So even though these ones had the most on Storygraph and Goodreads in terms of who's read them and who's rated them highly, people watching this and voting in the Middlegrade Readers' Choice Awards did not agree with the other ones. So it's really interesting. So have you got any more books that you would like to have made the shortlist?
I wish Arcspire made it on. It's always got it's a really good cover with the it makes you want to read it almost.
It pulls you in, doesn't it? The Arcspire cover.
Literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like Jamie Littler and.
Yeah, you started reading Frostheart, didn't
Oh,
you?
right, yeah, Frostheart's really good.
Yeah, we do like Frostheart.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel really bad because I just literally behind your head, Natter, I have got the first Arcspire book. I'm really excited for it. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to.
Really sure?
I know,
That's
shocking.
surprising.
And what about you, Natter? What
I quite like the Mystery of the Locked Rings.
Mm-hmm.
I like a mystery.
Yeah, Lindsay Curry.
Yeah, quite like a mystery.
Like a mystery, yeah.
Yeah, so that's There were some other ones as well, but I'd have to look again.
Yeah.
Oh, Olivetti.
I'm going.
Olivetti,
Yeah. So for me, the book, I was really shocked by this because Olivetti was the one. It didn't make it on the automatic long list because it didn't have quite a higher star rating. But Olivetti, basically, so many more people had read Olivetti on Storygraph and on Goodreads. Like, it seemed really, really popular. And for me, you say I love an inanimate object. So the fact our protagonist is a typewriter, I was just really excited about that. But no, Olivetti did not make it onto the long list or the short list. So, but that is one I still want to pick up Olivetti. Yeah. By who's the author? Just so I can say it. Come on. She's got a PA here. It's got her notes. Oh, Ali Millington. By Ali Millington. Okay, so we have mentioned books from the consideration list and the automatic list and the hidden gems. Are there any books, probably not for you, Natter, but I know there's definitely one for the Mad Much Hare. Are there any books published this year, 2024, that didn't make the list that you feel really should have done?
Oh, there's so many. Probably is that the second Cocoa Canby book. I'm pretty sure should have made it.
You really liked Cocoa Canby,
didn't you? Just read the first one. Yeah. It's really good.
Again, mythology.
Yeah.
Love a mythology folklore book. Yeah.
The mythology ones.
Cocoa Canby and the King of Lost Souls by Maria Monterrey Adebisi.
Yeah, so the one that I thought might make it at some point on there was Paper Dragons, The Fight for the Hidden Realm by Siobhan McDermott. There is a second book coming out this year. I've not read the first one. I feel I'm going to borrow it from the library, but like everything else, I just run out of time to read everything. But yeah, that was the one I was surprised didn't make it on the list. So I thought that sounded good. There was quite a lot of hype around the beginning of the year on that one. Okay, my next question. So who would you say, Mad March Hare, is your favourite author?
Rick Riordan.
And you may have noticed that there weren't any books by Rick Riordan on this list.
Yes, you told me it's because he used to win everything and he didn't want...
He wanted other authors.
He wanted other authors to get credit.
Yeah.
That's
nice. Why we love him. He's great. Okay, so my final question to both of you is, what are you currently reading or have read recently or are hoping to pick up next, middle grade book-wise? Doesn't need to be about this year. It can just be any middle grade book.
For me to answer?
You can answer,
I have read The Snow Girl recently.
You have?
Because it was on your shelf and I just happened to...
Oh, Snow Girl by Sophie Anderson, which actually, that's a book, another book I should have said.
Really good.
That would have qualified for this list as well. The Snow Girl, yes,
that was
because it was last
really,
December.
Really nice wintry feels, and it was really good.
Yeah, it's very atmospherical.
Recommend that to anybody.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's a really good Slavic folklore book.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Probably. You're saying, or you're going to read. I'm probably going to read Whisperwicks.
You're going to read the Whisperwicks?
I have to read
Excellent.
it. I have to, don't I?
Yeah, and I'm probably going to read it after you.
Can I be third?
Yeah.
I get around to reading so often.
I'm currently reading Bally Shoes at the moment, so I've gone back. I've gone for a classic.
Shoes.
I've not read it for years, and it's lovely. I feel it's a really nice one to read around Christmas time because it feels like it's got that sort of old school feel to it. It's 1930s dance school family, and there's a few Christmases in there. They get very excited about seeing a Christmas tree. I was like, wow, we are. Our expectations of Christmas have definitely gone up since the 1930s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely. So there we go. Those are our top 5, and our winning book is The Girl Who Kept the Castle by Ryan Gowden. Please tell me, did any of these books surprise you? Was there a book that didn't make it that you really, really wanted to? And are you going to be joining us in our read along of the top 5 books? So I'm going to say goodbye, but I thought you could say goodbye as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy reading, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't got anything to say in the chat and you want to leave a little emoji, then I think do some sort of castle or cat for The Girl Who Kept the Castle. Happy reading, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.